get a little bit of a behind-the-scenes look at how they operate, what their comms are like, and just, you know, see it from their perspective. Get right up in their grill and say hi as well. Say hi from us. Anyway, here we are on Kyoto, and yeah, I'm going to out you. You asked, what is the first map?
It's like I forgot the rules that me and my
made.
boy, yeah, that I made.
Nice.
It's been a long week. I was up till like 4 in the morning.
Why is there a guy called Backshots?
Wait,
Come on!
bro.
He said, I've got his name written down here. That should be... Who should that be? There's Yuki, Destroy, and Juka. Yeah, Juka's gone and changed his name to Backshots. What? Come on. Come on, dude. Alright.
Anyways, we have Hoto's Finance coming in, taking the fight, getting stunned out right now. Here's Green Space. Lamp is, I'm not Green Space, it's Brandy. Lamp coming in, does miss the explosive barrel here, but he's hot in pursuit, trying to go ahead and get the trophy for his team to revive. It does come through. He is going to go ahead and go down, as we are now missing the action. Trying to find out, there are reses coming out, but looks like we're just going to go straight to the other side of the map here right now, as we have another fight breaking through, and it's going to be Mr. Derp and Mick coming out on top and eliminating the other team. Hoto's Finance going out in the back.
The Grief Party in pink have control of B, and we do have someone, that's just his name, someone on that light. Very interesting. We've got HML comp here, running the LH1 with the stuns, gateways, and the invis. So pretty kind of standard meta light loadout. I don't think they spied that spawn behind them. The orange team coming in from the forest will be engaging soon, and they have to contend with that possibly quite soon. We'll see how that goes. They are setting up a zip line to try and get out of dodge quickly if they need to, but actually I've misread this. This orange team seems to be going far away, and all the action is over on that A side.
Yeah, and we just have purple team shooting
where
down.
is everyone?
Well, we have purple team shooting down from Pagoda. Orange team, I feel like, is just trying to figure out which one to go. They wanted to go A, but they saw that purple team had control of the Pagoda, so it looks like they're turning away and they're going back towards point.
Now, everyone's coming towards it. We even saw that zip come out from the Pagoda now towards this B site. So, I mean, yeah, Grief Party are going to come under a lot of flack pretty soon. They have set up this building to their liking quite well. They are sticking together as well. They're moving as one, which is a very nice thing to do as a light, medium, heavy comp, because you really want to make sure you get the most out of those heals and that defib, depending on who goes down first. In comes the fight with only a few seconds left on that catch-up to go for the steal, and it looks as though Holter's Finest have left it just a little bit too little too late as they get cleanly wiped out there. Down they go, and surprisingly, despite so much flack from so many teams coming in their direction, it seems as though it was a bit of a stalemate. No one wanted to fall first, and so no one went at all. Great stun coming out from someone, takes down Backshots, and that is a very clean opening to this map for the side of Grief Party, who get the cash outs and plenty of kills.
And then we just have Refine just sitting up on a pagoda doing nothing this whole entire time. They're like, what's going on? It's like that meme with that cat look in the snow, just looking at the distance saying, what they doing over there?
Yep, they get the freebie for this map. That is Refine. Just happy to keep control of a very nice vantage point and not be contested at all. In the meantime, 3 gets tapped by Grief Party, who continue that momentum. The cash out is secured, and we have our top 2 teams in a decent amount of control. That being said, the orange box, or the box number 3, has been grabbed by the orange team of Volt. See where they go with it. 4 is being, again, uncontested right now. It looks as though we've got a pretty even split. 2 teams fighting two teams in each place at the moment. Well, I mean, if Grief Party want to get, if Holter's Finest want to get a move on.
Are they just like? Are we just having? No, they're all fighting over. They're all fighting over 3. Like they're letting Refine just run away with this game.
Every team here is making interesting moves. They're sort of going one way, they're doubling back the other, just trying to read the map, and it's difficult to follow. But it's, you know, you've got to assume that they're making the smartest play that they have, you know, based on the information that's available to them. We don't have. We have the overview, they don't. So sometimes a misstep from us looks like the right play to them.
100% here, as we are seeing someone, and Party, starting to rotate over to C. Refine finally taking some fights and taking some damage here, getting rushed down by Hoto's Finest. They are shaking this fight. They are about to win this team fight as they do. A lot of damage was done.
Hoto's Finest, we had pegged as like a great team coming into this. They have done street FA so far. They have died and lost, and that is all. So they really have to pick things up. Some good kills there coming through for the defending side of Green Party on that point. Am I correct?
Yeah, and Uni is just gonna go ahead and run away here. He has the reset, trying to stay alive so his team can coin in, and they do. And we finally have Mr. Dirk and Reef Party just finally gonna go ahead and get this steal.
Just in case you're confused, well, that is Hank J. Wimbledon is Uni, if I'm not mistaken, right? So that is the other player on the side of Refine. So if you hear Hank or Uni, I'm probably going to say Hank because I say what I see. Mickey last alive here. No, sorry, I'm mistaken. He is not the last alive. But he is forced back by the pressure of the purple team. This is Refine defending this point quite ardently. They've been very successful so far.
On the hunt.
And yeah, this is Uni just sort of playing recon right now for his team. A lot of lights in this lobby at the moment. We've got an MML from Refine, and we have a HML from Grief Party as well.
And we're just gonna go ahead and see another steal potentially come out here. No, they're gonna go ahead and stop. Steal. Or just playing their time right now. Wait, did they get it? No, they didn't. And yeah, they're just gonna go ahead and start taking this team fight here. Good damage coming out from both sides here. We still have two people healthy on the side of Refine as they are gonna go ahead and find someone, and they are gonna win that team fight here. Wow, look at Refine. 34K on the board already, just off of 2 cash outs, mind you.
That's unreal. They must be getting plenty of frags as well to couple with those cash outs. So yeah, great work by them. Excellent defensive and offensive work. And we're going to pan on over now to cash out 5. Only 2 minutes left in this game. We can see the HMM comp of Hoto's Finest, who have struggled to get a foothold so far in this game. They do manage to grab this box. This could be very big for them if they manage to move across to A, get that plug, and defend it successfully. But they have Orange team, that is Volpe hot on their tail.
Indeed, we have another team fight breaking through. We have Hoto's Finest over here trying to stay alive here. They are doing really well in terms of getting kills, getting these cash outs here. What just took him out?
Wow.
They got me.
Brindy and Lim.
Exclusive.
Yes, indeed. As we have Brindy and Lamb going to go ahead and get this revive. We have good shots coming from Brindy. Nice little flick shot coming out here as they are sliding down this hill. They need to find a way to get back in this building and prevent that cash out from getting stolen on them. Oh, never mind. It looks like it's already done.
Yeah. So, Orange team do have control over this, and it looks as though at the moment Red Hoto's Finest is trying to sort of resurge and get up there to take control of it. The whole of the purple team, that is Refine, have respawned here, and they don't have control of anything just yet. In goes that second cash out for the orange team of Volpe, finally getting some cash on the board for themselves.
Oh, and this is a team fight coming out. Huge damage is coming out as the gateway comes through from... I'm sorry, can you help me out here? What's again?
Yeah, these names are difficult to spot on Kyoto in particular. It's not coming through on mine very clearly.
Okay,
so
it's Derp's
Pink team, I think Pink team is Grief Party right now.
Yeah, it's Grief Party,
and they are holding on to B. But yeah, we're coming under contention with purple team, which is Refine. The Grief Party and Refine first. In the meantime, here is the team fight. Wow, that roof just went down. Destroy and back just the last alive on their team. It's 2 versus 2. Brendy now the last alive here. 1 versus 2. But he has the defib ready to drop in and get that revive onto green space. In the meantime, though, the rest of the orange side, this is Volpe, holding from above, all up alive and alert to the threat. Jump pad comes through, but it's melted immediately in midair. And that is a wipe cleanly against Hoto's Finest, who now sit firmly in that 3rd place for the rest of this lobby. We will see now whether the steal can come through onto B or not.
Yeah, going back over to this fight with the Grief Party, they have been fighting for the last minute and a half, mind you. This fight is still going on. It's just constant action. RPG is still in the back pocket. You have to use it now. You have to use it. There we go. He gets Yuki. Another team comes through. Orange team trying to come through, and it causes chaos.
No one on the steal. No one on the steal. The chaos is there, and it is successful for Grief Party despite that wipe at the end. They hold on, and there we have it. First team through is Grief Party. Interesting enough, the team that I singled out as possibly...
And I'm definitely excited because I feel like all these teams know how to effectively use the light. Like, for example, Hoto's Finest, they've always been... I'm not going to say always, but in Split 2 Masters, they use the light movement heavy pump quite a bit. Oh my gosh, did I just see dual deagles? Can we go back? Wait, I just saw deagles.
Oh.
Wait.
Yeah. Hell yeah. We got deagles in action, I believe. Lamp is just about surviving long enough to try and get this res, and he does finish off. Wow. That was a statement kill there, but he's going to find it very difficult to survive any longer. Has to move outside the radius of that shield, and he is ended quite cleanly there by the red team. So we'll cut on over now to Nikki, Mr. Dirt, and someone of Grief Party, now in orange, who have managed to get their mojo working. They've got their cash plugged into point A and are defending it with very little resistance at the, or very little contention at the moment, it seems. The pink team are there. They're close by. In fact, they have taken control of the box, but need to try and stick with steal now.
And the steal, they are going to get it indeed. It doesn't look like Mickey is close enough to do anything about this. No, they aren't. They're going to try and use their remote explosives, but it's not going to really do any damage. It's not going to do anything to really slow down the steal, and they're just going to go ahead and get it.
Like Volpe and Pink, by the way, taking that point. Destroy Magnus and Yuki holding onto it. Someone takes a big boatload of damage, as does Mickey. Both of them go down. It doesn't look great for Mr. Dirk either, as he's unloading that shotgun, but he is taken out very nicely by Yuki and Ko. Now, that point will be securely in their favour. We flip it over to the other side of things here. Pink and purple chasing after each other. This player seems a little bit dead. He's very dead. There we go. And Lamp rending free space in purple. This is Holto's Finest. Get the steal after a successful wipe. So 2 successful wipes. And now we have 2 teams looking to hold for another minute or so on these points. We'll get another fight on both.
Yes, indeed, here. And a lot of action's already gone down. We've already seen, what, 6 full team fights already? We're only 4 minutes into... Not even 4 minutes. We're 3 minutes and 20 seconds into this match, and we've already seen multiple team fights. These kill points are going to be going in hot when we get to see the end game leaderboard.
Nice setup here from Holto's Finest to get that gas on the point. I don't see this getting stolen anytime soon, quite frankly. We don't see many people running fire, although that goo has been set ablaze, so it may clear the gas if they're lucky, but I don't think it will be. And
good
they get
shots.
the kills regardless. Fantastic collapse there and defensive point by Holto's Finest, and they get a much-needed breather and confidence boost.
Yeah, and we have Yuki Destroyer and Volt coming in, trying to take on Uni and Refine. They're getting good damage, and I think there's one person down on the side of Refine here. And
what was that scream? That was the loudest charge and slam I've ever heard. Holy crap. Doesn't look like they do get the steal, in fact. That is going the way of the pink side of Volt, but they are
Holto's Finest
in the meantime.
came through.
Huge play from Holto's Finest. Oh, but the stun?
It's not enough. They're able to get it still. Uni almost able to get that stun to potentially stop that from getting stun. I don't know why he would do that to help the other team, but he went for it.
He tried. He wanted to get the hero play, even if he was going to be another team's hero. Yeah, that was interesting. Fantastic play from Holto's Finest now. To then head on the curve. They do have to play catch up now, as other teams have deposited or tapped the vault. So they're just sort of umming and ahhing, going back and forth, deciding where they want to go. C at the moment being defended by the orange team. That is Grief Party on this map. And they have come quite far to engage with the purple side. They are going for this fight, and they are winning it. Brendy taken out, Lamp getting healed back up by that heal beam. Great RPG, does kill someone, but he can't land his shots onto the second player. 2 versus 2 now ensues, and he misses the hook. Down jumps green space, trying to engage even further. He's got that shotgun in hand. Great little one tap with the melee follow-up to kill someone. And this fight is going on a bit longer than I think either team would want ideally, but it is the side of Grief Party that come out on top in that one.
And we're just kind of playing it a little bit slow here. Gonna go ahead and get some nice shots coming out. Unfortunately, not able to secure a kill. We have once again, we're gonna go ahead and have. It's kind of hard to use names. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Yeah, the names are really fake. This in red is Refine right now, so they've taken control of D. But that was notable that we saw another team manage to take that box and plug it, so that does sort of spread the funds out a little bit more across the board. In the meantime, this cash out C looks like it's going to come to a head very shortly. We have the pink team of Volp looking to initiate all at the same time. They sneak their way onto the elevator. They're going to get a straight shot at this cash out, but we can see they are prepared beneath, ready to drop this cash out. Who will come out on top?
Alright, here we go. That drop is going to come through, and unfortunately, it doesn't like when Steel's going to come through here. Teamfight does break out, and a lot of action is coming through. It looks like we're switching through a lot of people here, but it looks like Orange Team is going to come out on top here. Oh, wait, never mind. Fight's still going on. My bad. Let's keep going.
Yeah, it was a little hard to read, no problem, but we do see that C was successfully cashed in by the Orange team. That's the long and short of it there. Grief Party holding on to their point. Hank J. Wimbledon, or Uni, to me and you. The last one alive here holding his point of D. He's just got to wait for his team to respawn. They have done just that, but they will come in gradually. No one seems to be pressuring D at the moment, thankfully for Uni. He can just stay there and wait it out. These staggered cash outs are going to create an interesting game state in a lot of places. Teams are going to be deciding whether they want to secure the next vault or whether they want to try and nab a cash out from under another team's noses. Speaking of which, we have the orange and the red team engaging over the red team's cash out. All the Deagles come out, and here is the light doing some work, taking out Kid Vicious, but he is the last one alive on his team. Has to land some crucial shots, does so, a 1 versus 1 created, but unfortunately he's up against a medium, knows that he does not have the longevity in this fight to survive against the Deagles, has to bail out. He's hot in pursuit there. And the catch up is successful, unfortunately. So yeah, that was, I believe, just the transitions kind of threw me there. Doesn't look as though
I have two buttons. I have two buttons, and I pressed the wrong button twice. That's my fault.
It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. The long day here, folks. We've been sitting here chatting for several hours at this point, but very even across the board. Besides the fact that purple team, that is Holto's finest, have taken huge control. You know, we were criticizing them that first game. We weren't seeing their true selves. This is the Holto's finest we know.
And they're literally, as their team name implies at the bottom, the steamrollers, they are steamrolling this lobby.
They're making this staircase as dangerous as possible. Someone takes a boatload of damage there, Mickey as well, and wow, great little two-piece there from Brendy, doing huge damage to both of those orange players, and they will successfully defend this point unless another team comes in and gives them some grief, which is entirely possible because they are having to deal with Refine, who are all up right now. And at the moment we see the two players at the moment on Holto's finest, just playing it safe underneath. We have Green Space has managed to spawn back in. But this is a triple dip, a double dip rather. Everyone, all of the cash in the lobby is in this cash out right now.
And I gotta say, this is one heck of a match right here. Huge explosions going off everywhere, frag grenades being thrown, damage pumping out. And speaking of the pump, we have the Model 1887 coming out doing some damage. Holto's finest just needs to stay alive, able to get the demount of 4 to save their teammate. They potentially get another kill right here. As they do, that's going to be Juker going down here. They're not done. They're chasing Refine now, trying to get that Kid Vicious is going to go down. And man, they are doing a great job of zoning and controlling, as they are not done quite just yet. The Model 1887 doing more work. Someone going down. Brendy going nuclear.
Unbelievable shots coming out from Brendy. He cannot be stopped. And it's making the difference for Holto's Finest. They have held on to this point successfully. They get the 30k. Look at that tally. 78k at the end of Fortune Stadium. How their fortunes have turned since Kyoto.
And it's just crazy to see, like, or call people out. You have to say, like, we. Us.
Yeah.
It's just how I've been like trained.
I would not have been more insulted than if I said, "Is it Seoul?" And you said, "We were close." I would have been like, "Nah, bro, come on, like, just say it how it is." All right, here we go, Vegas, and have the team names changed or the team colors changed because they always do?
No, it looks the
No,
same.
they have not. It looks the same. That is a blessing in. Well, not in disguise, that's just a blessing for us. Backshots taken out very early. Now, okay, that is one of the things I've seen maybe a few too many times on the side of Volt, is an early death. And it's causing problems. Of course, when you're running the sort of MNL, then you're going to have these issues. And there are the issues in full force. Losing an early gunfight, losing an early team fight rather, they're the first team to be wiped. Mickey landing some damage at range, but he knows that he can't do this without a team, so he's going to back on out and wait for someone and Mr. Derp to respawn.
I'm not gonna lie, ever since the new update where they added optics to all the guns in the game, bro, like seeing the FAMAS in gameplay, I'm like, bro, this is Twitch.
Yeah.
This is Twitch.
It's
That's ACOG.
It is. Yeah, it's Twitch ACOG, you're right. it's real gnarly, that gun. Only thing is, obviously in Siege, the FAMAS isn't a burst fire weapon, so that feels weird. But yeah, it does look exactly the same as Twitch. Alright. Us Siege heads just having a moment there. Excuse us, don't worry about us. Nice little hiding spot being taken up by, that is Volp in the corner, defending this cash out.
As we fly through the tiles in the roof.
I think I might have got my team fixed up earlier. Volp are doing well, I'm mistaken. Or at least they had that cash out. I'm not too sure how. They are defending it. That's the long and short of it. We just run with these things in the final. Sometimes things don't make sense, and then they do. So they're holding on. They're under a little bit of pressure as the box is dropped. And oh, wow, that's some movement right there. Hitting the jump pad straight through a gateway. Unfortunately, it puts him right into the firing line of the entire purple squad. That is Holto's Finest, demolishing the side of Grief Party. They don't get a say in this fight now. It is Pink on top of the point here. Volpe looking to steal it from Hank J. Wimbledon, who does manage to take out back shots there, and the steal has been denied. They are trying again. Down comes the glitch. It does connect.
No!
And he does stun.
Way!
Unbelievable movement from Uni, and he's getting the kill onto Yuki as well.
Do it to him!
The 1 versus 3 hold from Hank J. Wimbledon, Uni himself. I can't believe he's done that.
That is utterly ridiculous. Uni just able to use the movement, getting that first initial kill, breaking the bubble, getting the first kill, using the gateway to come through, get the stun gun, deny the second one, jump back down, kill another person,
The glitch.
and just throw the glitch mine and just finish everything off. It's ridiculous right there.
And they are rewarded as well, as they manage to keep hold of that point under a little bit more pressure at the end. Exceptional work from Volp. That is a turnaround that they need. This is not Volp, though. That is Refine. Doing a great job.
And it's just crazy to see right now. Taking a look at the scoreboard real quick. We have Refine in first place with that 14k. We have Holto's Finest coming in second place right now, 22.5. And then we have Volp sitting pretty, 6,500.
Yeah, so Volp in a decent spot, having gotten a few kills, getting that plug early as well made a difference. Income! Wow, just the bonsai squad. That was a huge engage coming in from the purple team of Holto's Finest. And did they get anything for it? Hard to say. We've left them. So Destroy is being taken out here by the orange side. He does land a hook, but it's not much comfort, really. There we go. We do manage to get return to the purple side. Holto's Finest. They have plugged that box successfully into C. Hank J. Wimbledon, you know, he's done some pretty impressive things so far for Refine, but he has his limits. Is the problem. You can't be leaning on him for everything. He has to fall back again, wait for his team to go for the full 3v3 against Holto's Finest.
Yeah, no, and it's gonna be a very, very intense match here. We are now at halftime as we are just going to go ahead and just take a look at what we have going on. We have Hoto's Finest with a cash out T, and then we also have Grief Party. I'm going to go ahead and take control of the other cash out on the other side of the map right now. So that cash out is getting stolen. I don't know if we can go ahead and get a view of that. Yes, we are. Yeah, it's going to go ahead.
Where were Grief Party? Grief Party decided to go and fight at C and abandon D. Interesting choice there. They have not gotten anything from that either at the moment. So we'll see if Grief Party, if that pays off. I really doubt it will, given the game state right here, as Hoto's Finest are in a very nice position to be able to defend C from afar. They've got the Goo in an odd position. Shot sent up by Brendy. We've seen the work that he can do. Only about 20 seconds left to hold on to C and secure themselves that first place spot for the time being in this match on Vegas. In come the zip lines as we see
Brendy just going nuclear once again.
Yeah, this is cut to Brendy and he's getting killed, of course. That's just the way it works. Lamb's taken down, though. Green Space on a very low HP, and actually, it looks as though Refine have managed to get in here at a decent time to secure this cash out. The body block coming through from Hank J. Wimbledon to secure things. That is just about successful. Just about successful.
He got annihilated, bro.
He got the steal, though. That's all that matters. Unreal. Hank J. Wimbledon has escaped as well. He's not dead. He's still out there. Wow. All right. Well, that is a great spot for Refine to be in, putting themselves up to first place right now for the time being. And we've got Hoto's Finest in second, close behind, as we enter the final sort of wave with our fifth and sixth cash outs becoming available very shortly. Just a formality, it feels like, for this pink side to hold on to the cash out right now. A bit too much chaos, I would imagine, to try and stick a steal. There come the shots out from Yuki, taking out Lamb, and pink side of Volpe will finally give themselves something to cheer about in this match.
Yeah, as you go ahead and cut to the action on the other side of the map, we have Refine going ahead and we're going, y'all. We're going. Okay, we're back. We have someone who's getting chased down by Refine. It's not looking good for Grief Party. Grief Party really needs to stay alive here, and nope, they're just gonna go ahead and go down. Yep, that's the last person in the team, and it's over for them. Minute 40 left on the clock here. Vaults are getting started up. Cash out has been submitted, and it's going to be Refine taking control of that.
Yeah, both Grief Party and Hoto's Finest being wiped there at virtually the same time, while they're in third and fourth place as well. Doesn't bode well for them in terms of the momentum of things. The leaders having the ability to hold on to these cash outs. Interestingly enough, we didn't see the pink team get too much of a move towards the vault in that time. They have only just tapped it. Really, it is the red side of Refine who are leading the charge, holding in the parking lot. A decent place to defend, as you have this Eastway, or Eastwood rather, building to hold from and over the whole thing. So I'd be very surprised to see lots of people go for that car park point. I think most people will be fighting over this 6 box, and that's exactly what is happening right now. Purple of Hoto's Finest in control of it. Here comes... No, sorry, the box has moved. the box just...
They just went and stole it.
That must have been a gateway. That must have been a gateway. They've managed to steal it from under their noses, and look at that. They've split their resources. Get that 7k in the bag just for the deposit. Great play by Uni again.
Are we watching a rank game?
He's having a world game. He's having a life game right now. Like, unfortunately, though, both of their cash outs are now being stolen. So they're still in first, though. They're still in first.
It's the thought that matters. It's the thought that matters.
It's not the thought that matters. It's the plug money. They get basically 14k just for putting both of those final boxes in the cash outs. So that cannot be understated. That's what's keeping them ahead right now.
Yes, indeed. And we just have Hoto's Finest bunkering down, just trying to make sure. I think it looks like the floor was destroyed, so now it's on a bounce pad, and it's now being moved. Team is on it. C4 does go out, bubble out. They are trying to go to steal. The winch claw does come out. A trade winches player does go down here for Steamroll. That says Steamroll. Hoto's Finest. They are going to go ahead and stay up. They are trading kills here, but they are able to go ahead and wipe. Oh, wow, that was a lot of stuff going on over here.
Great team fight there. 2 people taking damage at the exact same time. Interesting that I'm getting the double audio there. Maybe that's my own. Hank J. Wimbledon, the last person alive here on the side of Refine. But he doesn't need to worry too much because his team is still very much ahead of the curve. and the cash out does go the way of the orange team of Grief Party, securing them second place, but only for a moment, as it looks as though, at the moment, that purple team, will they be able to hold on to it? Hoto's Finest, they don't even have too much pressure being sent their way. Everyone's too far away. I don't think anyone is going to make it near enough to start a steal. They drop the jump pad onto the cash out, and it pings it around like a pinball in there, like a roulette wheel in Vegas. No chance of getting over there. And a solid win for Refine, with Hoto's Finest coming up the rear with a second place finish. They will be happy enough with that. But my god, what a game for, what, like 18k or something? And you'll get the rest of your money elsewhere. So just try and get that if you're playing with the light. Really go for the deposits more than anything. And then, you know, go from there, basically. We are now on Skyway Stadium with High Rise as our modifier, and we see the red and orange teams skirmishing over this first point. That is Mitty and Co of Grief Party in orange, and it should be Refine in red if these colours have stayed the same. They have managed to skirmish out of there with the box, and they will take it straight to A, waste no time at all in getting this deposited.
And we're gonna go ahead and see get that submission here. That's gonna be good for them here as they're trying to find a way to hop up here. Heal being gonna go ahead and come up and heal Mr. Dirt back up the hill. Someone's gonna go ahead and get that good region. The Invis coming out and getting a nice flank crossfire coming out up top. Those all coming out. Look at these shots rain down. We have a chase here, stun gun. That is wait, we changed colors? I thought red was fine. We changed teams again, dang it.
Grief Party are in orange right now, and they're in orange, yeah. Refine were red. It's just crazy. Just roll with it. That's all we have to do. We have to roll with it. So yeah.
All right.
Great fight there by Grief Party, taking control of A, and over on the other side of things, we see a wipe as well onto the purple side of presumably Hoto's Finest. We will get to confirm that soon, as the pink team have taken control of Cash Out B. A little bit staggered behind here, so at the moment, it's fair to say that Grief Party are ahead of the curve. They are probably leading this lobby. Red team have a choice here. Do they go left? Do they go right? We'll see what they choose. It does seem as though they are opting for the latter, heading towards A again, looking for a second fight on this hotel. Some nice positional play by someone. Frag sent away of those lovely pink health bars. Or red health bars, to be specific. Speaking of pink health bars, here comes Volpe, trying to third party on this point, but not enough action has taken place so far over here. That being said, the orange team of Grief Party are down to their last member, holding underneath with that C4, waiting for the opportune moment to drop it. It has been dropped, and the winch does not work out, unfortunately, and he is taken out. That is not a wipe against orange team, but it is a steal from the purple of Hoto's Finest, interestingly.
Yeah, Hoto's Finest coming in, getting good steals. Another steal coming out. Never mind. Uni coming in, trying to do damage. Ends up going down. As now there's the bounce pad is in play. Volp unable to get the steal. Vicious. Last one up. We're fine. Now finally going down as Volp finally goes and gets that kill. Did they get the steal?
Nope. Hoto's Finest had that. Despite the fact that there was no one around at the end to defend it, the timer was in their favor, and the red team of Refine were unable to steal it.
Wait, there's no way Hoto's Finest is about to get beef for free, right? They're getting it for free. You're kidding me.
Yeah, this isn't Hoto's Finest. That's Volpe on pink, I think, right?
No, purple.
Am I mistaken?
The purple one. They just got it for free.
They swapped. Wait, so purple? Nah.
Wait,
no, purple is Hoto's Finest. Purple is Hoto's Finest, but they stole it.
Did I say Volp? Did I say Volp? My bad.
Yeah, something like that. Either way,
my bad.
Hoto's Finest have just taken both the starting cash outs. That's the long and short of it. That's the headline right here. Again, I don't know how they've done it, but they are ahead by at least 11k on every other team. Unreal.
Yeah, Hoto's Finest is trying to secure their way in first place, trying to make sure that they're guaranteed top 2 and a good seeding for tomorrow for next week in playoffs. My bad. But it looks like Uni is gonna go ahead and go down. Hoto's Finest is gonna get that steal, gonna go ahead and spin that thing around and submit it into cash out C.
I love the way you said, go ahead and spin that thing around. It was, that got me. I just love the accent, you know. Sometimes it's just the perfect accent for the perfect words. All right. Great. So, once again, Hoto's Finest in command. strange, given how behind they were. You know, they lost their first fight. They didn't get any cash out plugs, but then they managed to come in, steal A and steal B. So huge plays by them. 4 has been tapped successfully there by Refine. Sorry, no. In fact, that is the orange team of Grief Party that have tapped 4. It's Refine that are caught in the middle here. Just sort of scurrying their way through the streets as Holto's Finest take some pot shots toward them, but they're going to avoid that. They're going to go around instead, try and approach them on the rooftop. That 4 box is coming close as well. I'm wondering whether they're going to be bringing it to C or plugging it in D. I really doubt that they'll put it in C because that's just free money for Holtos. Cash box is dropped. Shield is out. Are they going to stick with the steal? No, they are not. They're just facing forward utility. They don't take any damage in that engagement as well. Huge for the early moments of the fight. But unfortunately, Destroy has gone down. Backshots and Yuki left standing. They do get the kills. One of the heavies has been rezzed. Green Space, though, and Lamb and Brandy on Holtos are all still up and running as they get their rezzes. Just a little bit more value on their side, and now they can keep control of the cash out. Again, no third party coming their way. They will thank their lucky stars for that, as they were maybe under the cosh a little bit there. And now they have a moment to breathe.
Yeah, no, nice little moment to reset here as we are just letting them reset here. The action is, however, kicking off.
Well, here comes Orange.
Right over here.
It's Grief Party. Coming in, and the LH1 does a bit of damage from someone, but he does get taken down. Brendy and Green Space left on very low HP, though. These are the 2 mediums. They can cycle these rezzes and keep each other alive. And the C site is still under their control. Great DMAT, as you mentioned, to maneuver away from any threats. Finds Mr. Duck right in his face after reloading. Explodes into a shower of coins. You gotta love that animation. It never gets old. And Holto's Finest again claim the 3rd cash out. My question is, will they still D? Maybe. They got to be feeling it, right? They are. They're going to try.
Yes, let's go. Stay on them, please. I need the Akimbo Jiggles. I need you to show me something, please. I need something. I've been waiting to see this point of view the whole entire.
Can he make it work to destroy, live up to his moniker? He hits with the, apparently the charging slap does nothing, interestingly, but they do take out Green Space, and that is not a wipe on Holto's Finest, and it's not a steal either, as they are fighting over what is currently Pink's point. This is just really favoring the side of Volpe, as, you know, they got wiped away, but their point is still safe in the meantime. The alien invasion is going to cause even more chaos as the debris starts to be lifted around them. I don't think anyone's going to successfully take hold of this point. I think this is safely in the hands of Volpe. Not Bubba doing his darndest to deny the steal. He buys them time at the very least. Hank J. Wimbledon gets a kill, a crucial one to prevent the steal for certain. Gets a bit stuck in some floaty green debris, but it doesn't really matter. He can get on out of there. Job done. And Volpe have managed to hold themselves into 2nd place for the time being. Meanwhile, Orange team of Grief Party have deposited at A, but it's early doors for them at the moment.
Yeah, and we have Team Refine just come off a respawn now. Great job by Uni to stay alive there at the end, and just to make sure that him and his team can make it through and make it out alive. We have going over here to Orange team, which is Grief Party, going against Volpe, trying to get cash out A. Volpe finally doing some good damage. This could be their time, but never mind. That's going to be Juker going down. And it's not looking good for Volpe here. They're once again at the bottom. They have only 40 seconds, not only to get this cash out, but the other Volpe's not even started up. This is going to be it. This is the last one.
Yeah. I don't even think they can push themselves into 3rd place if they get the steal here. So that's got to be demoralizing, knowing that at this point, even your best will not be enough. But right here, we see Holto's Finest currently sitting in 1st place, with the current situation being that if Grief Party can hold on to A, they will secure 2nd at the very least. They're getting some action coming their way. Of course, it is Refine in red. They don't want to settle for 3rd place. They're coming hot. They're getting the kills. They get 1. Can they get the 2nd following through? No, they can't. They are struggling with the location of this cash out and trying to get a steal going. But in come the purple team. Holto's Finest coming in to help them out. Lands a crucial shot there, taking a lot of damage onto the defending orange side, but the steal is not coming through. They need someone to commit here. Finally, Destroyer gets in position to try and do something, but he's not going to manage it, and there's too much chaos, too many teams involved now. Grief Party have missed their opportunity, or no, they haven't. They took it back, but it's being stolen now. No, it's not. Interesting move there by Green Space.
The stun come out.
That was The stun came out to deny him, and Grief Party do manage to get that steal there and secure themselves second place under Holto's Finest, who of course coming first yet again.
And we talk about that transition at the end there. My boy jumped into the air with a jump pad.
That distance at least somewhat closable. 10 points clear now, Holto's Finest. This is the accumulated score. A very neat accumulated scoreboard, in fact, across the board. We've got 60, 50, 45, and 30. Lovely multiples of 5 going from top to bottom.
And I just gotta say, I am excited for tomorrow. Honestly, at this point, with the way unless Holto's Finest has another slow start, I think it's just a battle for second place here, and it's going to be between Refine and Grief Party. Unless Volk finds some way to wake up and get a bunch of first place and second place finishes, I just don't see how they qualify.
Yeah, no, they've got a 20-point gap between them and second place. That is very difficult to surmount, unless they've got to hope that like 2 members of Refine fall ill, and then Grief Party literally grief. Like that's the only way that they can get through this, in my opinion. They've really got to turn it around. I know I keep saying it, but it's true. It's just true. Their placement points, just to rattle this out, every element of their point score is half of what Holto's Finest is. Their cash total, less than half. So yeah, if you want to be the best, you've got to beat the best, and they definitely can't have